And you note that trans people can, just now, without a gender recognition certificate, socially transition. Can you set out what difference it makes for a trans person to have a gender recognition certificate, what rights it would secure that they otherwise wouldn't have, and why are they important?
And so whilst a gender recognition certificate is not actually that consequential in all of that many circumstances when it comes to how trans people are able to live our lives and the rights that it gives to us, it is important to trans people to be recognised and to have the reality of who we are and how we move through the world properly shown and represented on our identity documents, and also properly kind of seen and believed by the state.
So please just take a second to think about that, how it might feel knowing that you might be outed because your paperwork doesn't match, or because the gender you're presenting at doesn't match your documentation. For young people specifically, this validates them.
Just 16, so children and young people would continue to not be able to have identity documents that reflect who they are and how they live their lives.
Indeed, for both, but particularly for the reflection period, this is detrimental to those at the end of their life, and could result in individuals not having their true gender reflected on their death certificate.
And the main things that it does do is it can make administrative tasks around making applications and things like that a little bit easier. It can change how you are recorded after you've passed away on your death certificate. In terms of the one other thing that it does, which is around marriage certificates and how people are recorded after getting married, then that's the only instance in which that might affect someone else.
The bill does not change or remove women's rights. It does not make changes to how toilets and changing rooms operate. It does not redefine what a man or a woman is, and it does not change or expand trans people's rights.